over the years, and that involvement and that passion has also led to the development of the ECOS, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about that for a minute. So the electrical culture of safety. How did that come about? What's it all about?
Yeah, so about 4 years and 2 months ago, September, 4 years and 2 months ago, I was sitting in my chair, just in the office above our heads, and getting back from a big training, getting ready for another big round of training, and I was sitting there. I was somewhat frustrated, and the reason why I was frustrated is because Bierer Meters were giving back. We give back a lot. All the training we do is free, all around the country, coast to coast, Brownsville, Texas, into Canada, a little international now. We don't charge for it. And it's just a little frustrating to realize that other companies are not giving back. They're not giving back. They just take it, they take the industry for what it can give them. And they don't think, they count the watch, the retirement, day of retirement, and they keep watching those hour hands spin and the minute hands spin. But we got it all wrong. And you mentioned this a little bit ago. When you really love your job and like your job, you don't watch time. Time doesn't really mean much to you anymore because it's about people. And what's amazing is it's like we got to get folks to give back. And all of a sudden, this idea, literally, I was sitting in the chair, this idea just came down. I could see it, but not see it. It was a weird thing. You're going to start doing national lineman safety webinars. And it's like, what? Who's going to do that? I can't get people to do that. Well, it just so happened that I was going to be speaking for the first time at an incident prevention conference, safety conference in Dallas, Texas. And some of the big people that speak and are well-known in industry, 50-plus years, Jimmy Vaughn, Mac Turner, Danny Rains, they were there. They were speaking. And it's like, man, I wish I could get in front of these folks, these major well-known people, that consultants and trainers in our industry, and give them this idea. And who am I? 4 years ago, right? Who am I? And let me try it. I was given this idea, so if I was given this idea, it's a good idea, one. Always remember that, folks. When you're given an idea, always remember you're given the idea, it's a good idea. Don't anybody ever tell you otherwise. And I went up to them with boldness and confidence and told them about this idea. And within minutes, all of them agreed to participate and share. And that was, a little over 4 years ago. All of them. There was no pushback. Mr. Alan Hare at Centerpoint Energy, he introduced me to him and said, hey, Brent. And I told Ryan Bierer, my nephew, I said, Ryan, man, if we could sit in front of those guys, because it is the end of the day and they were having a brew, if we could sit in front of those guys, that would be like a miracle kind of thing. And then Alan stands up from one side of the table and says, Brent, I just did training with Centerpoint in Indiana, Evansville. And he's like, Brent, come over here and meet these fellas. And I'm like, no way. I didn't say it.
Yeah, but in your mind.
In my mind. Yeah. I'm like, no way. And I sat down, gave him the idea. Ever since then, Danny Rains gave the first one in February of, 4 years ago, so 2021, right?
Okay.
2021, yep. February 2021, gave the first one, electric system grounding. And, man, you can get these, go to electriccultureofsafety.com, and you can go to that website, that Bierer. We got the trademark for Electric Culture of Safety. Ryan did it. Took a couple of years. But we did it. We wanted to get the trademark for it because we didn't want somebody to grab it and make money on it and profit off of it. We wanted this to be free. We wanted people to give back and participate. And so Danny, when he came to Rain Safety Solutions, his company, basically his own pocket, he paid for his trip here to South Carolina, and he gave the very first one here at our Liveline Training Center in South Carolina. So go to electriccultureofsafety.com, click on resources, and in about 2 weeks or so, all 84 of our episodes, every topic is completely different. It's amazing how that has happened, but I let that up to the presenter to choose a topic. But you can download these and use them as your resources, and they're no cost to ECOS. It's an amazing thing that we're doing across the country.
So what was that feeling because it started with an idea, and like you said, everything starts with an idea, right? Mm-hmm. So you get this idea, and you finally present this idea out loud in front of some pretty influential people, and they bought in.
Yeah.
That's almost like an adrenaline rush at that point, right?
Yeah.
It's like, man, I knew I was doing it right, but when someone else tells you that they agree, mm-hmm. it's just almost euphoric, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
And it's changed the industry since then. Like you said, there's how many episodes getting ready to be released?
So right now we have 64 that are public right now, electriculturesafety.com. And in about 2 more weeks, I got to go through and edit them because they're not public. I got to edit them before they are public, that every speaker has the right accolades and the right wording, so that we honor the companies that are paying for this and the people that are giving back. So I want it to be perfect. So I'm getting all their permissions to make them public. So far, everybody has wanted them public from day one anyways. And so about 2 more weeks. I got to do some traveling, do more training this week, actually. So I don't have time, but by 2 weeks from now, all 84 will be available. And we have 2 speakers come in every single month. 2. We've got Danny Rains. He's going to be coming in a couple weeks to give his third topic. He's going to talk about contractor management.
That's awesome.
So that's kind of up your alley there, Thomas. Sure. And then we've got Ken Mackin, now get this. Ken Mackin, the safety program director for all 904 cooperatives of the NRECA. He's coming, and he's coming from Oklahoma, and he's going to be speaking the power behind the unwanted, this is good, 1%.
Okay.
That's going to be tricky.
Cool. That's cool.
Yeah. So, but Ken Mackin, I did a Livewire story with him, ECOS Livewire story with him last August, and he was so impressed with what we're doing. He went to the upper people of NRECA, and he says, we got to get our logo on there. So, yeah. So you can see the logo at the very top there, NRECA, and it was like lickety split, and so that announcement was in August that they're on board. So.
And that's huge, right? Because they represent a ton of people, and they're not just an organization who's acting like they're doing things behind the scenes. They're actually taking action and contributing.
They are.
Yeah, that's great. And I think our industry needs that. We need more of those people to not just hide behind a logo, but actually do some stuff and be active with it.
Yeah.